Guys, welcome back to my channel, and in this video we are going to be looking at every single job of the mob of the villagers, and we're going to see what some really good trades are that they are offering. So without further ado, let's get right into the video. First up here we have the Weaponsmith, and he uses a grindstone to basically give him his job, and he has the trade of 15 coal for 1 emerald, and there's another trade, 3 emeralds for an iron axe, and then you can level them up and get more trades. So and then you get 1 from him there, and yeah, that's the Weaponsmith. Okay, next out of them we have the Toolsmith. It might sound really similar. Well, it really seems really similar because they have the exact same trade. So yeah, 15 coal. He uses a smithing table to give him his job, and yeah, that is a Toolsmith. Okay, next up we have is a Fisherman. He does 20 string for 1 emerald, and that's pretty good. That's alright, yeah. And if you level him up, you can see you can get 15 cod for 1 emerald, which isn't the worst. So we're gonna get 1 emerald from this guy, and yeah. He uses a barrel to give him his job, and yeah, that's the Fisherman. So next up we have the Butcher. The Butcher trades his food as you would expect. So he does a trade of 14 raw chicken for 1 emerald, which isn't the worst because you could just kill a few chickens, get raw chicken, and use it for an emerald. So that's pretty good. Okay, so next up we have is a Shepherd, which is really good if you have a sheep farm or something. So he has 18 black wool for an emerald. This can be different colored wool, but do not try and do it if you use pink wool. And then the next one is 2 emeralds for 1 shears. So let's just get this trade. He uses the loom to get his job, and let's go to the next one. Okay, this one is a leather worker. So a leather worker gives you leather clothes and stuff, like dyed leather clothes, like dead, but you know what I mean. So he does 6 leather for 1 emerald, which isn't the worst considering that how many cows you can kill and get loads of leather in your survival world. So yeah, so 6 leather for 1 emerald. Okay, next up we have a Fletcher, which is really good in my opinion because he does sticks. He does 32 sticks for an emerald. Because if you think about that it might sound like a lot of sticks, but think of how many trees you break and turn all of that wood into sticks. You could get loads of emeralds. So we're gonna do a trade there, and yeah, so he uses a fletching table to give him his job, and let's go on to the next one. The next one is a cleric. So this one wants rotten flesh, weirdly. He probably wants to experiment with his brewing stand or something, I don't know. Well, he does 32 rotten flesh for a emerald. So if you're out like in the dark just looking for something, I don't know, and you see a few like zombies, just kill them, because you could probably use that rotten flesh to get an emerald. Okay, so he uses a brewing stand to be a cleric, his job, and then we'll go on to the next one. The next one we have is a farmer. Another good one, in my opinion. So the farmer does 26 potatoes for an emerald, and then 1 emerald for 6 bread. So this can be different trades. So it could be wheat for an emerald, potato for an emerald, carrots for an emerald, beetroot for an emerald. So if you have like a decent farm going, you could probably get this trade a good bit. So he uses a composter to do his job, and let's move on to the next one. The next one we have is a cartographer, and he does like the maps and stuff. So he does 24 paper for an emerald. So if you plant a few sugarcane down around your base, that will eventually grow, and you can get loads of sugarcane, turn it into paper, and you could do this trade. Moving on to the next one, we have the stonemason. That is stonemason. It's called stonemason in Bedrock edition, but it's called just mason in Java edition. So yeah, it's stonemason in this edition. So the stonemason wants 10 clay for 1 emerald. That isn't too bad, because when you go under the water, you can find clay really easily. So I think that's a good trade. So yeah. Okay, and he uses a stone cutter to give him his job, okay, so the next one is an armor moor. Sorry if I pronounced that wrong. He trades coal as well. This is the third one that actually trades 15 coal. So if you have a lot of coal, I would keep it, or even try mine for some more for trades, because 3 different jobs will get you 15 coal for an emerald, so it's not too bad. Okay, he uses a blast furnace to give him his job, and let's go on to the final one. The last one we have is a librarian. A librarian is pretty good because he gives you loads of like enchanting books, and maybe even like a mending book if you're lucky. So yeah, so the trades he's doing is 24 paper for an emerald, and then 5 emeralds a book for a channeling one. So that could be like any enchanting book, so like you could keep changing it to get, I don't know, sharpness 5, mending, fire aspect, whatever you want. So yeah, that's why I think the librarian is really good, because if you really want an enchanting book, this is a librarian's the person to go to. So we does a trade of 24 paper for an emerald. And there we go. We got it. So these are all the villagers in 1.16 update anyway. There might be more in the 1.17 update, I have no idea, but this are all the villagers. Some of them have better traits than others, as you can see, but if you're looking for a certain trade and you see one out of these that actually has a good trade, that you might have like a lot of it, the item. So yeah, this is how to get emeralds / all the villager jobs. I'm gonna end off the video now. Bye.